Polaris Media, Police Crimes Report. Hello, everybody. I am Christopher Wood. I am 53 years old. I live in Ontario, Canada, in a small town. I am a 6-year revenge retaliation, forced full identity theft, serious brain injuring, serious skull deforming, body mutilations, kidnapping, sex assaults, false arrest, arrest refusals, extortion, kidnapping, lies, time buying, cover ups. My mother was stalked, tortured, and killed December 20th, 2020 through Ontario Provincial Police, Spencer Mills 14716, and a mental health worker named Stacy, a blonde haired, heavy set woman, was Napanee, now Kingston AMHS. I spoke police crimes. I became a victim. I have been through 100% provable identity theft. I am getting seriously tortured. I am getting seriously brain injured and numbed. I get piss and shit going through my head and my face on a daily basis, numbing me down, injuring me more. Human trafficking, sex slavery trafficking, cops, O.p.p, and other cops, forced confinement, threats, homelessness, and more. Ex-chief or commander, Napanee, Ontario, had me shot on the corner of Bridge and Center Street, August 6, 2019, before leaving Napanee. He was driving a white Jeep Wrangler. Him and somebody in a black truck waved at me. I waved back. The black truck pulled up beside him, pointed something. They shot it, and it went into my right ear. After that, it started burning. I was getting electric shocking, and my skull was even split into sections invasively after that happened. My mother was stalked, tortured, and killed December 20th, 2020. My two dogs were killed. No criminal record or history. Had not been to a hospital or a doctor in approximately 7 to 10 years prior to everything happening. How are you tonight? What happened? I am a 6-year torture victim of Ontario Provincial Police. I have been seriously brain injured. I'm sorry. I'm having trouble thinking. I'm getting the whole right side of my head is completely and totally numb. On a daily basis, I get piss and shit torture going through my head and my face, and it's constantly numbing me down. I am the victim of full 100% provable, full physical identity theft has been done to me. I have been slave trafficked, tortured, mutilated, kidnapped, sex assaulted through the police and their accomplices. My mother was stalked, tortured, and killed. Two of my dogs were tortured and killed because of me speaking of police crimes. And when I say 100% full physical identity theft has been done to me, I can 100% prove my words. I have lots of videos on my channel showing and proving the changes and the damages that have been done to me. Medically blacklisted through file falsifications for treatment refusals, discrimination, medical blacklisting, assuring I get no medical help. Also, how do I get out? I don't really go out unless I'm with someone. Other than that, I don't go out because I'm under serious threats. Where's everybody from tonight, if I might ask? Unfair, yes, it is. I am under threats. My nephew is under threats as well. I've had a lot of very serious crimes done to me through the police and others, and for speaking of their human trafficking and the homeless exploitation for monetary gain that was taking place, and money laundering out of a Morningstar mission that was happening, and other crimes, and I became a victim and a target of them. Hello, how are you tonight? Nobody. I'm good, nobody, or I'm okay, nobody. I'm in a lot of pain. No, I have been getting serious torture all day, and my skull has been getting. Oh shit! The back of my head has been expanding a lot on and off. I have holes in the back of my head now. I wish I could show it, but I have holes in the back of my head now, and I get burning so bad, and I have what feels like a balloon inside my head now. No surgeries either. All of this happened to me after I was shot. And my head will expand. It will fill up with piss and shit through a tube that I have that pops out of my throat that goes to the back of my neck now, too. And I have that video and pictures to show and prove that as well. And I get piss and shit that go through my head and my face, and it completely and totally is numbing me down seriously on a daily basis and expands my skull. I get restrictions right across my head to the point where the sides of my head will actually cave in on me as well. I cannot go to a hospital. I cannot go to a doctor no matter what is done to me, no matter what I have shown, no matter what I have proven. I've not been able to do anything about it. Nobody is arrestable without $22,000. I have no medical rights, no legal rights, and no human rights. I've been medically blacklisted to prevent me proof of internal damages to me through being shot through the cops in August of 2019. And after that, that's when everything started to happen to me. Why? Say Christopher is zest. What? Zesty? What's that for? And why what? No. I do know everybody that's involved in the crimes against me, including two of them are actually my cousins. So I personally know everybody that is involved in everything that has happened to me over the course of 6 years, and exactly how it was done. I have had illegal prisoner tracking put onto me as well, and I have no criminal record or history either. So, no prior association with any cops prior to me speaking of their crimes and everything happening to me over the course of 6 years. I have videos. I actually just put out a video about an hour ago. It shows me actually going to the police and trying to get the chief of police arrested and other cops for crimes that they are guilty of as well. I was surrounded, hands on guns, for doing it. Thank you. Yes, it is. I'm also the end of my bloodline as well. I have other half brothers, but I am the end of my bloodline. So this is how what is being done to me is how the police are trafficking victims, how they're framing victims, how they're killing victims, and how they are covering it up. I've had lies put against me about drugs I do not do, lies about being a suicidal self harmer, and that's not true in any way, shape, or form. I'm about life 100%, but I had long hair and I have tattoos, so because who the lies are coming from, that narrative was believed against me, and that is why I was also prevented from getting medical help and attention and being taken serious about the crimes that have happened to me. I was even falsely charged to the hospital because they are criminally involved with this in an attempt to give me a criminal record, in an attempt to cover up the crimes that they are criminally negligent for as well. Thank you. I appreciate you coming on here, even if it was for a few minutes, and you try to have yourself a good night. I tried to come on and do a video earlier, a live, but every time I do, my phone will conveniently start to burn up on me and it will go right hot to the point where I actually have to get off my live video and get off my phone. My phone actually has been hacked. It has police software being used on it called Pegasus and Stingray as well, which is basically to copy my iOS system, my camera, my pictures, my videos. So, and everything I have said, I can 100% prove my words, regardless of how crazy it sounds. Once again, check out my other videos, and I 100% prove my words about what I've been talking about, especially as far as my full physical identity changes that have been done to me, and the very serious uh, skull deforming and torture crimes I have actually been through. And while I was going through all of it, not able to get any medical help either. Once again, like I said, there's accomplices who are involved with the police, and two of them are my cousins. They are all drug traffickers, registered sex offenders as well. And I know each and every one of them from past associations. My cousin Harry Hartwick, my cousin Dale Hartwick, a Tony Hearns, a Bert Hustler, a Robert Barry, a Jason Van Alstyne, a Tyler Lake, a Raymond LeBlanc, a Bill or a Blair Hardy Kane, who is alleged O.p.p supervisor undercover, and a guy known as Bill Woldridge. He has many alias names. He is a possible escapee being harbored through the police as well. He is a child sex slave trafficker. He is a heroin addict. He is the one that's guilty of stalking, torturing, and causing my mother's death. He was calling my mother mom, thinks that he and I were switched at birth, and thinks that he is my dad. That is seriously messed up. And the guy is also associated through one Russell Williams, who was a serial killer now in prison for taking lives. There is sex slave trafficking, children and adults, identity thefts and frauds for disability, welfare, insurance and bank frauds, bank thefts, welfare, disability frauds once again, elderly stalking, tortures, and life taking. Two of my dogs were tortured to death as well. Arson attempts on my address, previous address, blood throwing on previous on my house as well. Threats of stabbing, being seriously sex assaulted and going to a hospital and having doctors laugh in my face over it. Because one, I'm a man, and because the other, it was done through a cop. Obstructions over it, trying to get arrested and charging, accusing me of hallucinating it. Paranoid weirdo. How am I a paranoid weirdo? If I'm a paranoid weirdo, then get the fuck off here. Take my medicine. Okay. This has nothing to do. If you're going to come on here and start your shit, get off my channel. Simple as that. This has nothing to do with anything. So if you're going to start your shit, then get off my channel. Serial killer. Who? This is your channel. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm not going to play these games. Simple as that. I'm sorry about that. This is 100% serious. And if anybody wants to think anything about drugs or anything else, then you're more than welcome to. But I have more than enough proof. So this has absolutely nothing to do with drugs in any way, shape, or form, or any kind of mental illness. I have and can prove everything I've said. In one way or another, I am still going to try to get arresting and charging. And luckily, I cannot get to a hospital to to get checked out. So shit. This is no joke. And I am not going to come on here and have people coming on here playing games on my channel either. This is very 100% serious. Lives are being taken, and I am in the process of being seriously injured and tortured. And yes, I have and can prove my words too. So if anybody wants to think that that's bullshit, check out my fucking videos. Sorry for cursing, but enough is enough. This is not a joke. My life is not a joke. And I'm not coming on here to be looked at and laughed at by a bunch of lowlives. I'm coming on here to actually warn people too about what is taking place. When people disappear, families are murdered and missing. If anybody truly, really gives a shit how it's possibly being done to them, as well. Any race, anybody, as a matter of fact, when it comes to that, or human trafficking as well, and how people think that it's only just a female thing. Not true. I was forced into this through the freaking fucking cops after I was shot for speaking of their crimes.